What's going on, guys? I'm MarsBuilt and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock farm tutorial video. This video is going to mark the start of a new playlist and a new series here on my YouTube channel, and that playlist is going to be a 5-minute farms playlist. So every single farm that I build inside of the series is going to be fully built and functional within 5 minutes. These farms may or may not be any of my crazy efficient farms that you're used to seeing from me, however they will be centered around reliability and the ease of building. So without further ado, let's jump into it. The farm that we're going to be building today is going to be a melon and pumpkin farm, or it can be either or. It does not have to be one or the other, and it can also produce very small amounts of cactus as well. However, if you do not particularly care about the cactus, all you need to do to not get any cactus inside of this farm is just remove that hopper, and then crouch place a block right here, and then all you'll get is melon and pumpkin. Keep in mind the main design of this farm is to put out melons and pumpkins, however the fact that it puts out a small amount of cactus is a bonus. And if you're anything like me, I really don't use a ton of green dye. If I ever find myself needing a bunch of green dye, then I'll just go ahead and make me a standard cactus farm. This farm is really great for early game because it is completely tileable and you can tile this as long as you want, and it's very cheap, only requiring 1 or 2 observers depending how many cactus you want to put down. The more cactus that you use, the faster the farm's going to cycle. And with the simplistic nature of this farm, it really does not need to be chunk aligned, so you can confidently throw this thing anywhere that you really want and it's going to work regardless if it's going across the chunk border or not. This farm has now been made possible inside of the 1.19.80 update, so if you're running a version earlier than that, then sadly this farm is not going to work. Everything that you're going to need is going to be down inside of the description below. And if you want to help me out by getting this video to more people, then go ahead and drop a like while you're down there. It really does help out the channel. And if you have not already done so, consider subscribing. Thanks. No matter how many times you tile this thing, you are going to end it with an even number of pistons. So if you extend it like I did, you want to extend this in intervals of 2, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so forth. So to start off this farm, you're going to place down 2 chests here, and then you're going to place down 2 hoppers going into that chest. Unless you want to extend it down, then you're going to basically make a line of hoppers going all the way down, as long as they are terminating inside of this chest. Then you're going to go around to the back side, and you're going to place hoppers going into the side of these hoppers, just like so, all the way down. For this example, we're going to focus on the dual module here. However, tiling it is pretty straightforward and simple. Now at this point, if you want cactus, you can go ahead and place a hopper going into the back of this chest right here. And then you can go ahead and grab some sand, and we are going to place down a piece of sand right here. Grab you a piece of cactus, place down a cactus here, a temporary block here, with an observer on top facing straight down, just like so. Then we are going to grab us some trapdoors. It does not matter what trapdoors you use as long as they're wooden, and we're going to place down a trapdoor here, and a trapdoor here. Remove that temporary block and close all 3 of those trapdoors. Now we are going to grab our solid blocks, and we're going to place down a solid block here, a solid block here, and a solid block here, and then one more solid block right here. We're going to take our pistons and place a piston here and a piston here facing straight down. Then we're going to take 4 temporary blocks and place them in these locations. Then you're going to take your trapdoors and surround this all the way around with your trapdoors. And then you're going to remove those temporary blocks inside of the center and fold all of those up. Next, you are going to grab you some dirt, and you're also going to grab you a hoe, and you're also going to want your mud as well. You're going to grab your mud first, and directly underneath these pistons you're going to place your mud down. And then on the back side here, you're going to place down your dirt here and here. At this point, if you do not want any cactus, like I said, you don't need this hopper, and you can just place a solid block right here. Next, we need to grab our melon and pumpkin seeds, so we're going to grab those. And then we're going to flip down these trapdoors here, stand on top of them, and you're going to till these 2, and then place down your pumpkins and melon seeds. You can stagger them back and forth if you'd like, or you can just do only melons or only pumpkins. It's entirely up to you. Now you can jump back up here and close these trapdoors. At this point, you need to grab some redstone dust, some solid blocks, and some redstone repeaters. You're going to place down 2 pieces of redstone dust here, a redstone repeater here, a solid block here and here with a piece of redstone dust here. Leave this on the default 1 tick delay. If you're going to be tiling this and you want to remove these 2 trapdoors and basically tile it as far this way as you would like, and then you're just going to stagger these back and forth, repeating this pattern, just like I've done here. Since we're not tiling this one, we're going to replace these, remove that, and this farm is ready to use. So for demonstration purposes, we'll speed up our random tick speed up to 4,000, and you'll be able to see these grow real quick and start producing melons and pumpkins. And if you want to see the large scale version functioning, it's pretty satisfying to watch. However, it is a little bit on the laggy side with the random tick speed up. And after a while, you're going to end up with a ton of melon and a ton of pumpkin and even a little cactus. So on the smaller farm, it's probably not necessary to have more than 1 cactus because it doesn't really cycle that often. However, with this larger farm, you might find that it does not cycle enough, and you might want to add another cactus inside of here to make it cycle a little bit faster. So what you need to do in order to add a cactus to the back of it is you're going to grab some sand, place the sand down, grab a cactus, place the cactus down, remove this block, take a temporary block, place it here, take an observer and place it here, with a piece of redstone dust on top of it. Go ahead and grab you some trapdoors, place down a trapdoor here, flip it up. Then you're going to take a solid block, remove this trapdoor, place down a solid block here, remove this trapdoor, place down a solid block here, flip that down, remove that temporary block, and then place that trapdoor back up just like that. That's going to allow you to gather up a little bit more cactus. However, it is also going to allow this farm to run a little bit more often because now you have two different cactus which have a higher chance of being randomly ticked. Like I said, not so much necessary with a smaller farm, but whenever you're elongating the farm like this and making it where it has a whole bunch of melons and cactus inside of it, then it's a lot more necessary. That's going to about wrap up the tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.